Dragon DJ on the screen, eyes up, Remy leaning in, cause it's straight. They break down every strike, every twist that lands too late. Blade Flash, Metro, Raw, Maxed, Hero back again. Who won that round? Who took the hit in the end? Hold up, tell me what it means. Was it guts or luck? Was it all in the scheme? Dragon DJ and Remy.
Say it loud.
Dragon DJ and Remy.
Bring the verdict down. Action hit, plot twist. They don't miss a beat.
Dragon DJ and Remy.
Make the whole show clean.
One says the fight was wild, one says the story burned. They clock the falls, the fury, every lesson earned. From city wrecks to ancient spells, they read the scene like maps. Then they point at the weak spot, and they never take it back. Hold up, tell me what they saw. Was the rival cold? Was the ending raw? Dragon DJ and Remy.
Say it loud.
Dragon DJ and Remy.
Bring the verdict down. Action hit, plot twist. They don't miss a beat.
Dragon DJ and Remy.
Make the whole show clean.
When the dust goes up, they stay locked in. On for the impact, one for the meaning. No empty praise, no cheap applause. Just a sharp review with the ruthless jaw. Dragon DJ and Remy.
Say it loud.
Dragon DJ and Remy.
Bring the verdict down. Action hit, plot twist. They don't miss a beat.
Dragon DJ and Remy.
Make the whole show clean.
Turn the microphone on, then say hello.
Yeah. Yes, that's helpful.
So, and that was a great show. Okay.
Yep. All right. Bye, people.
It's Friday. Woo!
Yes, we're here.
Made it through
Yay.
another week. How's it going?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Just another week. Another week of waiting to see if I can find a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, just been chilling, been keeping up, watching a bunch of different anime, and checking out a bunch of different movies. One that you recommended, and then I watched another one that caught my attention that I checked out that I wanted to watch called what was it called? Beast of War. That was actually pretty good. I don't know if you heard about that one. It's like a World War II movie, but what happens is that this like crew gets shot down in the Timor Sea, and so they have to survive on like some wreckage while being circled by a giant great white shark. And it's all Australian too. Like all the actors are Australian based. So
Okay.
yeah, it was actually pretty good. I was actually pretty impressed with it. And that shark too is actually an animatronic, so there's a lot of like good shots with it involved, and like it's pretty huge too. Like the animatronic, the size of the animatronic compared to the actors, it's like terrifying.
Nice.
But it was good though. I actually enjoyed it, so highly recommend that. So anybody who wants to check that out, it's called Beast of War. I think it's on Amazon to rent, but I think it's also on Shudder, I believe, as well. So
Cool.
yeah, I recommend it. Yeah, that's about it though. What
Yeah.
about you, sir?
Just the usual. Working on some more Hammer, getting stuff unpacked and situated, and got my DVDs and Blu-rays mostly unpacked. I still got a couple more. I think I might have like another box I gotta find. Feel like I know I'm still missing some, so I got to figure out what I packed them into and stuff. But
Hmm.
slowly but surely making progress.
There you go.
And then yeah, I finally got the chance to watch the new Johnny Young Bosch movie called Spades.
Yes.
I really enjoyed. Definitely recommend checking it out.
Yeah.
It is on Amazon Prime currently.
Yeah. It's pretty cheap actually to rent. It's only like $3.
Yeah,
So yeah, I also checked it out. I thought it was garbage. No, I'm
of
kidding.
course you did.
Yeah. No, I found it enjoyable. I had a good time with it. So, yeah, it was good. Sorry, my mom's like peeking through the door.
Oh. The joys of family being around when you're doing a show. So
She just wanted to ask me why I'm not doing it in the office. I'm like, because the signal sucks in the office. She's like, oh, okay. And I was like, I told you I was gonna do it in here. So, oh well.
no
But
worries.
anyway,
But yeah, Spades, really good movie.
yeah,
Definitely check it out. Good action, and it's an independent movie, so budget's very low.
yes,
But I mean, they do a lot of good work with it, despite having a low budget.
yeah,
So definitely recommend checking it out.
yeah.
And if you haven't seen his other movie that he came out with, it's a more of a short, about a half hour long, called Arc Exodus. You should be able to find that on YouTube pretty easily. That one's
Yeah.
another good one that he made.
Mm.
So, and if you're not familiar with who Johnny Yong Bosch is, he's a well-known anime voice actor, and he was the second Black Power Ranger on the American Power Ranger TV series. So there you have it.
Yes. He also plays Dante in the new Devil May Cry anime.
He was
Take that. Take that what you will.
uh,
Oh, he also voices Nero, I think, too. Actually.
yeah,
In the
he was Nero in the video games.
Yeah.
So it's surprising that he's the voice of Dante.
Yeah. A lot of people, a lot of fans draw that correlation. They're like, huh, why would you make him Dante when you could probably just get the original voice actor for Dante and just bring him back? I'm like, I don't freaking know.
Yeah, that's like he took over the voice of Broly after
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Vic Mignogna was uh, removed from the role. So
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. No, that too. I almost forgot that he also did Broly. I think he
yep.
started voicing him in Superhero. I think that's when he started voicing him.
Yeah, because Vic Mignogna's last take on him was the Broly movie.
Yeah, the Super Broly movie, I
Yeah.
believe, was the last one he did.
Yep.
Yeah. Honestly, I couldn't tell. I'm surprised. I was surprised when I heard that. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know he did Broly's voice.
Fun fact: in the Digimon Adventure Tri series, they voiced siblings together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So Vic was Matt, the older brother, and Johnny Young Bosch was TJ or TK, the younger brother.
Mhm.
So just fun little fact when you're watching the American English dub and you're like, hey, wait a minute.
Hold on a second.
So, and then of course one of my favorite characters that Johnny voiced is Vash the Stampede from Trigun.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did do the voice for that.
And of course he's Ichigo from Bleach. So
Yeah. Doesn't he also play somebody in Naruto?
yeah, I think one of the
I was gonna say Sasuke, but I was like, no, not Sasuke. That's
no,
that's whoever plays the Spider-Man in the new PS5 Spider-Man games.
yeah, I forget who he voices in Naruto.
I think he does. Let me see.
One of the sub characters.
Johnny Young Bosch, Naruto. Naruto voices. Oh, Sasori of the Red Sand. I don't know who the hell that is. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Mm.
Oh well.
Okay. So yeah, he's done a lot of voiceover work. So
Yeah. Oh shoot, I didn't know this. Remember that My Hero Academia movie, the
uh-huh.
second one that we watched? The main villain in that one, Nine, the guy who like had like 9 different quirks.
Yeah.
He voices him actually.
Oh, nice.
I was just scrolling through images, and then they have Nine here as one of the characters he played. I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't know that.
Awesome.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's
Cool.
cool though. Yeah, look at that. Learn something new every day, folks.
Uh,
All right, well, that's the end of this stream. Bye bye.
he also was the voice for the American dub of Ultraman Blazer, I think.
Oh well, of course, you gotta have Johnny Young Bosch voice an Ultraman character at some
Yeah.
point. It just fits. It just fits for him, man.
Yeah. So, so yeah, I gotta pick up that series if I don't have it already.
Isn't speaking of Ultraman, isn't today also like Ultraman Day?
uh, I think there's like I know that there's a new series starting soon or starting this weekend or something like that.
Yeah, I
Tio,
believe so. Yeah, one is Ultraman Day.
and he's all blue Ultraman.
Oh yeah, every year in July, Ultraman Day falls on July 10th. So yeah, today is Ultraman Day.
Cool.
Happy Ultraman Day, everybody!
Dang it! If I had known, I would have worn an Ultraman shirt.
Ah shit. Oh well.
Fail on my part.
No, you're wearing a better shirt. You're wearing a Shin Godzilla shirt. Fuck Ultraman.
Ah,
Despite the fact that I like Shin Ultraman better than Shin Godzilla. Oh well. But yeah.
so, speaking of Ultraman and all that, Kamen Rider
Yes.
Zeztz. We've got 3 episodes to talk about,
Yes.
and it's been pretty crazy.
Yes, it has been. There was a character that died. I was like, wait, they're gone? They're dead? What?
Yeah.
It just happens? The hell?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I'm thinking about Zero, because Zero dies, and I'm like, oh shit, he's just dead.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was not
Spoilers.
expecting that.
They
Yeah.
killed off Zero. So
Yeah, he died by the nightmare catastrophe, I believe was what it's called.
yeah.
Which is the nightmare that the main nightmare for Baku, I believe. That's
Yeah.
like his personal nightmare. So
Yep.
yeah, pretty cool fight between the two of them. I love the fact that Baku just kept rewinding again and again and again until he finally just got the pattern down of how to take down Catastrophe.
Yeah.
Catastrophe was just like, what the hell is happening? He's like, wait, didn't I punch you into that wall? Why are you back again?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
so I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. That ability is like just top notch.
Yeah, it's broken, man. It's just a
Yeah.
broken ability.
But I mean, it's in a dream world, so
Yeah, so I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. I'm just saying like that's an OP ability right there, dude. I'm like, my God, imagine I would never want to fight Zed's. If I was a nightmare, I'd be like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm not fighting him. That's someone else's problem. I'm not fighting a guy that can rewind time and kick my ass on multiple occasions. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, but look at how many times it took him to get it right.
I know.
So
And like, I guess too, he finally found out who those 5 shadows were. I guess they turned out to be other nightmares. There's like a council, I think, of nightmares now.
yeah,
They have the phantom one that kept bothering that one girl, that kept bothering lady, which they
and then
merged
possessed
together.
her.
Yeah, they're the same person now. And then that one little one that like was in that fantasy dream that kept getting its ass kicked by Zed's like super easily.
Yeah.
That one evolved.
Yep.
Got a cooler design.
Yeah, it went from this like little fluffy butterfly or moth or whatever kind of look to to definitely more of an actual nightmare look.
Yeah.
So, and it just keeps laughing hysterically at everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we got those ones, and then freaking I did like the thing going on with Nox, where as the because I think in episode 41 when all the other code bases were being taken out across the world, what was it? I think that's when like Catastrophe starts going to attack and starts like destroying a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And so Nox takes advantage of that and decides, all right, I'm gonna take out the technology. But of course, you have a little scrap between him and Baku, where Baku's just like, I'm not gonna let you kill anybody, and Nox is like, I don't care. I'm not trying to kill anybody. I'm just trying to take out the whole system.
Yeah.
And Baku's like, oh, all right, carry on then.
Yeah.
Lets Nox go. And then I do like the aspect that after Nox does that, he's like completely done. He's like, I'm done. I already got what I wanted. I want to destroy code. That's all.
Yeah.
So he
And
like
then-
he leaves Phantom.
And then Baku's like, but I need your help, man.
Yeah, and Nox is like, no, you don't. I'm not gonna help you. I'm done. I told you, I'm good. And of course, you got him and whatever the detective name is, his original partner.
Yeah.
They're going at it because he's trying to convince Nox to join them to join their fight as well. But again, Nox is just like, nah, I'm good, man. I did all I came for code and I destroyed them, so my mission's complete.
Didn't he
But-
get like abducted or something?
No, he's still around. What happened, what I think, was that Catastrophe came in and pushed Nox away and then took Baku with him.
Oh,
Where
okay.
they like entered the dream world and he was like trying to make him join him. He's like, we can destroy everything your father put on you. And Baku's like, nah, I'm good, man.
Okay.
And just starts picking, and
Yeah,
that's
for
when
some
they go at it.
for some reason I was thinking that like he was starting to lean towards helping, and then his like driver got stolen. Or
Yeah, I think he was thinking. I don't think he was leaning towards helping, but he was trying to have a conversation with Baku. But then that's when Catastrophe came in and like cut it off.
yeah.
So yeah, and then damn, what's the guy's name? The guy who was the purple Kamen Rider one. That was a nightmare.
Sir Sieg.
Yeah, Sieg, and then Zieg is in the background, just enjoying the chaos of it all.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't have my nightmare anymore, so I'm bored. I don't know what to do anymore, so I'm just gonna enjoy the madness that goes on.
It's getting pretty crazy, and I think they said it. I thought I saw something saying that there was like only a few more episodes.
Yeah, because you're saying that we're probably gonna get only 48 episodes, so there's only like 6 more left now.
Yeah, 5 or
So,
6.
which makes sense because I'm like, yeah, it seems like we're in the final,
Yeah,
like the final
end
end
game.
game of it all. Like literally, we have the Council of Nightmares, some of the strongest ones
Yeah.
gathered. I'm like, this has to be like the final act. So
And he did take
It
one out. So
yeah, so it makes sense that probably the next couple episodes are just going to be Baku and his allies taking out each of them. And I do wonder, I'm going to guess that Phantom is going to be like the final boss because they've like been building her up for a while now.
yeah,
And the lady's been a pretty overarching antagonist also, so it makes sense for her to be like the final threat
yeah.
that Zeztz has to tackle. So
I'm intrigued to see what happens with Nem at the end. Like if she comes back to reality or.
oh yeah, I have a feeling. My theory is that she's probably going to do something that's going to make her mother, like, probably regain control over Phantom, and then maybe she'll take both of them out for
Possibly.
the sake of her daughter, because she's all about trying to create a perfect world where her daughter doesn't have to fear stuff. And what's the opposite that Phantom wants? To create a world full of nightmares. So
Yeah.
that kind of goes against the whole motivation of Lady. So I feel like she's probably gonna do. I think that's just my guess about what's gonna happen. Is that she's probably gonna allow enough time for Zeztz to do the finishing blow, and then that's probably how it'll all end. But we'll see.
Yeah.
But again, I'm excited to see where it goes. So I'm looking forward to the next couple of episodes.
Yep. So, yeah. So we will go ahead and get into our main topic then.
Yes, the Soul Eater.
Yep. So, let's see how. I'm not going to bother with that. So yeah, Soul Eater episodes 6 through 10 this week. Which we apologize for having been gone for the last couple of weeks. We had family stuff and holidays, and so
Yeah.
just kind of forgot where
Yeah.
we were in the year.
Yeah,
So,
one Friday involved my dog getting surgery, so that was more of an occupation for me.
yeah. And then last week was, 4th of July weekend, so we just decided, just enjoy fireworks and stuff. And
Yeah, exactly. We just decided, fuck it, fireworks over anime. So we just made that decision.
so, but yeah, so Soul Eater episode 6 through 10, starting to get into the main story now.
Hmm.
We've had the character introductions and kind of get the gist of the general premise of the series. So now we're getting into the meat and potatoes of it. Um, and yeah, and what's what's interesting is now that I've finished the Fire Force,
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think I mentioned to you before, and going through this, I could be wrong, I could be misremembering, but I feel like there's a point where Death is like kind of talking about the past,
Hmm.
and the way he talks about it makes it sound like it happened like 100 years ago or something like that, or like he's been doing it for a really long time.
Yeah.
Like he had his first group that was helping him out, and then he had the what ends up being the main bad guy for the series came about, and they sealed him away and everything,
Hmm.
and and it, but the way that Fire Force ends, it's literally like 25 years later, and we have our main characters as like little kids, like toddlers.
Hmm.
So that means that this is taking place like 35 years or so after the end of Fire Force,
Hmm.
which, yeah, there's quite a bit that could happen in that. But like I said, from what I remember from the series, now granted, I could be misremembering, or it could have been altered because they weren't sure if they were ever going to do Fire Force.
Hmm.
Um, but it makes it sound like this whole Soul Society versus witches battle has been going on for hundreds of years.
Yeah,
It's like 50.
yeah, I think. Well, you have to remember too. I think that like Death also, I think himself has been around for centuries, so he's probably just like referring like that about himself. It's like
Well, no,
because at the end
because
of Fire Force, he's not really created. He just kind of like shows up and goes, "Hey, you guys have like too much power. Like you guys got to find a way like to
no, the
balance it
main
out."
character literally said that I created him.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
Yeah, he's like, I created death to like wipe out the value of human life, like
Yeah,
to
I
make it.
think. Yeah, I'm gonna guess and probably just say like I think it's just the. I think it doesn't have anything to do with the story. I think it's just the way the timeline worked between where he made Soul Eater and then where he made Fire Force. I think.
Uh,
He's like, depending on how long it took between for the mangaka to like write Fire Force, he might have forgotten some details that he wrote in Soul Eater,
uh,
and so like
and
probably like
and it could also be, one of those issues where you can't really trust the speaker
hmm
in fiction, like kind of like how they did with the Joaquin Phoenix in the Joker movie.
oh yeah, where he's not a reliable narrator.
Yeah,
That's
that's
also true, but yeah, like I don't know. I guess you come up with like various theories about why that is, but I'm gonna probably take the more realistic route and just say that maybe some facts got slipped up in the midst of writing Fire Force, and
yeah.
so that's just my guess.
Yeah, because he talks about like how when he first started, he was real scary and everything, and then he wanted to be more like kid friendly, so that's why he has the
Yeah, the
blood,
dorky kind of yeah, the
yeah,
big gloves and like the big kind of like skull looking face that looks all goofy and everything.
and
So
the voice.
yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah.
um, but that had so we can get into that more later on when we get to the end of this series or whatever. But
Hmm.
it was kind of in the back of my mind since I recently finished that, and we're getting back into watching this show. So,
Hmm.
um, so, and then speaking of the transition, we get introduced to Excalibur at the end.
Oh god.
Uh, at the end of Fire Force, and then
Yeah.
we're reintroduced to him uh,
And this, yeah.
in these
I,
episodes.
I'm not gonna lie, I was actually pretty excited to see Excalibur. I was like, oh shit, Excalibur. I was like, I remember him popping up at the very end of Fire Force. And again, folks, this is like the opposite with me and DJ. DJ has seen Soul Eater before watching Fire Force. I watched Fire Force before watching Soul Eater.
Yeah,
So, but because we started watching Soul Eater by the time I was like finishing up Fire Force, I started recognizing a lot of characters. And so when Excalibur showed up, I'm like, he's probably in Soul Eater. And of course, episode 7, he shows up. And I love him. I love him already. Because I like how he's going on like this whole tale and everything. And whenever Kid Death and Black Star like interrupt him, he's like, lies. He's like, wrong. he's like, no.
and I just love everybody's facial reaction when they talk about Excalibur, even like the fairies.
Yeah,
Like,
they look so annoyed. They're like, yeah, you don't want to talk to him.
yeah,
Everybody's
and
like,
then
why? Why not? He seems like a cool guy. And then you meet him, you're like, oh yeah, no, this guy's annoying. But
then when
I'm
they get
like, hell no, y'all talking about Excalibur's great. I already love him.
and then when they get back to the school, and like Professor Stein's like, guys, you got to deal with this. There's like this big mural of like
Oh yeah, Excalibur said that. He's
Excalibur with
like,
them.
congratulations, you are now my wielders or whatever. And
Yeah,
Black Star and Kid Death are like, ah shit. Like they're not, they're like so down and unhappy about it. They're like, great, I'm gonna listen to more of this guy's bullshit. That's wonderful.
um, what did you think of the fight between Maki Soul and the Black Blood kid?
I thought that was cool. Like I thought that like was a good introduction to like the main kind of like threat it seems like we're gonna be facing up against in the show.
Yeah,
Where what is they have like a specific name for these type of creatures where it's like the weapon and the weapon meister are like combined into one being. They have a name for it.
yeah, I forgot what they called that.
Uh,
Um,
let me see. There,
but
you could talk them while I try looking it up.
but for those that aren't familiar with the Soul Eater, uh, the kind of the main thing that they're trying to prevent is another Kishin, as they call it.
Yes, that's what it's called.
And so a Kishin is the name of like basically the main bad guy in the series, but they kind of just give it a general reference. And so all these evil souls that they're trying to collect are called Kishin souls.
Yeah.
And so basically it's like pure malice.
hmm
And
And
they like
yeah,
prey on humans.
exactly. They're like because the whole deal with weapon meisters and whatnot is that they only hunt after like monster souls or whatever, or like
Yeah.
anything like that's not a human is what they go after and collect. Like
Yeah.
their one guideline, their one moral rule is that they don't kill humans and they don't steal their souls. But
Yeah.
with Keishan's, the explanation that Maki's father gives her is that like years ago they like made that pact, but then some weapon meisters feared the aspect of death, like dying and like losing their lives.
Yeah.
So they were like, "Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want to like live forever. Like I don't want to deal with that garbage." So what happened is that they started stealing human souls and collecting them,
Yeah.
and so that corrupted them as a result. And that's where you get Keishans from, which are basically whenever a Meister and their weapon kind of like I think fuse into one like creature.
And what I like about this series is some of these Kishin soul villains are
hmm
like kind of like famous historical villains for like our mythology and stuff like that. Like one of them was Al Capone.
Oh shoot, okay.
I think that was the first one that Black Star went after or something like
hmm
that.
Yeah, there was like a mob based
Yeah,
villain that Black Star.
and I want to say that they said that was Al Capone, but I could be wrong. But um, so, but yeah, we get introduced to this kid. I'm pretty sure it's a boy, but it's kind of like gender neutral.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a boy too. I think because I think they keep calling it, the name that they the name that the weapon keeps giving him sounds like a boy's name.
Yeah. But he's like wearing a kind of like a Morticia Adams dress.
Yeah,
So,
but
of
again,
course,
it could be a gender neutral character.
yeah, of course,
But
his
yeah,
mom is a evil witch named Medusa.
yeah, and
So,
she's like just the one kind of like puppeteering him the entire time.
yeah,
So she's puppeteering him, and then also the weapon itself is also talking trash
smacked
to him. Yeah,
and
it's like,
beating
"What are
him
you
up.
doing, idiot?" Yeah, it's like, "What are you doing, idiot? Like, finish him off. Collect the souls already." And like they and Maki and for that fight too, like Maki and the hell is his name? What's the
So,
guy's name? Yeah, Soul. They're gonna ass this kick the entire time. Sorry, it's been a while since I watched the episodes. All right,
yeah,
but like they were getting the asses kicked like most of the time. Like they
yeah,
were not handling well against this kid until of course like Dr. Stein and Maki's father show up and like handle it. And he
yeah,
do a pretty good job at taking care of them. Like it just shows, I think, the separation between the power that
yeah.
Stein and what's Maki's father's name?
Um, I don't know what his actual name is. I think they just call him Scythe or something like that.
Yeah, no, that's what I was talking about. Like, what's
Yeah,
like the name that they
Death
give him?
Scythe,
Yeah,
because
Death Scythe.
he's Death's current weapon.
Yeah. So him and like Stein, they like take on the kid and they do a pretty good job at handling it. But then of course, when stuff starts going sideways, that's when Medusa is like, all right, I'm gonna call you back.
Yeah,
All right, well, goodbye, guys. Just like
and then
buggers off.
she shows up at the school as the nurse.
Yes, that was also a good twist. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But also too, I
So,
was like, you guys don't recognize her voice. Like, come on now. Like, you
nope.
guys don't. The voice
And
doesn't cross your mind that like, huh? You kind of sound similar to that lady that almost tried to kill us yesterday.
it gets pretty interesting between her and Stein too
Oh
as the
shit.
series
Okay.
progresses.
All right. And
So,
also too, we also get and also at the end of this too, we also realize that Soul has been infected by the black blood,
yeah,
so he like starts having nightmares about him and Maki fusing together, and it's pretty horrific.
yeah,
I'm like, oh god,
yeah, yeah. That
pretty
was
like
pretty crazy.
heavy body horror right there, man. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's going on, and then I also do like the development we got with Black Star and his weapon. I forgot
yeah,
her name too.
yeah. It's like a flower name or something like that.
Yeah, like it's a flower. I do like the reasoning behind her name too, where it's like a flower that doesn't have a fragrance. It's just there.
Yeah,
So it kind of like reflects her own character where she just thinks herself is just in the way and not really anything special.
but she's a good counterbalance to Black Star.
Yeah, who's like full of himself and like very front and center and whatnot.
Yeah, what happens next after the end of episode 10 is really cool and focuses entirely on her. And what happens with Black Star while that's going on is pretty crazy too.
Yeah. Oh, Tsubaki, that's her name.
Yeah, Subaki.
Yeah, because like what happens is that Black Star and Tsubaki like end up going to this village to take out another Kishin.
Well,
And
so yeah, it so to kind of fill in some blanks,
mhm.
it's actually her brother.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. Yeah, I was gonna build up to that where
Yeah,
it's revealed to be her brother in the sword, I believe.
yeah. He's like he's it's a special weapon, and if you can control the weapon, then you get a really powerful weapon to use. But
Hmm.
if you allow it to take control of you, um, then you become like a living nightmare for everybody else.
Yeah,
So, and that's where we're at. Like the brother got possessed by the weapon, so they're there to put a stop to it. And
hmm
so,
yeah, because that's when like at the end of the episode 10, that's when Tsubaki takes it upon herself to enter the weapon and like trial handling him
yeah.
herself. Yeah,
So
I also do like that. I also do like kind of Black Star's story with that village because a lot of villagers know of Black Star's clan,
Yeah.
and Black Star's like people are not very nice, to put it the least.
No.
They're killers basically. They're assassins,
Yeah.
and a lot of those people in that village have had their families killed by them. So they look at Black Star and they're like, "Yeah, we don't trust you. Like your folks are your folks have like taken stuff from us."
Yeah.
So I did like that aspect where it's almost like Black Star trying to prove himself, trying to like move past his his background and try to make a name for himself rather than like let his clan's reputation
Control
like
his life.
control his life and overrule who he is as a person. So I did like that. So I do like how in that storyline, that mini arc, that not only it's both Tsubaki but also Blackstar that have like their own sort of drama going on. That it's not just one character that like the story focuses on; it's both of them.
Yeah. Yeah, and it like I said, when we get to like the next episode, it gets really intense for both of them.
Yeah, no, I figured.
But their bond afterwards is even stronger.
Mm,
So it's a really good short arc in the series. So I'm
yeah,
looking forward to when we get to watch it.
yeah, no, same here.
Um, but yeah, so yeah, so we got some good action.
Yeah, we do get that fight between Blackstar and Soul between versus Kid Death.
Yeah,
That was a pretty fun fight.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I do like.
Yeah.
Too, I think there's like one part where they do like cut off a piece of his hair, and Kid Death just starts freaking the hell out because it's all
Yeah.
like uneven. He's like, "What the hell?
Yeah.
What'd you do? This side is longer than the other." He's like literally on the ground having like having a panic attack.
Well, because not only was it that, but he also Kid broke the tip, or Blackstar broke the tip of one of the spikes sticking out of the school, so it wasn't
Oh yeah, that's
symmetrical
right.
anymore.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh my god!"
And then Blackstar tries to wield Soul, and he's like, "What the heck, man? You're heavy as hell." He's like, "You're putting too much energy into me. You're hurting me, man. Like,
Yeah,
back off."
exactly. Because like that's like the whole deal with Meisters and their weapons is that like their soul wavelengths or whatever have to like kind of balance each other out. So
Soul
if you have
resonance.
exactly, so like if you have like an unequal balance, it's going to cause issues, which is what
Yeah.
happens. Because again, throughout most of this fight, Kid Death is like kicking their asses. Like
Yeah.
they're not like Kid Death is on his own. I do like the fact that they just show how good of a fighter he is compared to the other two.
And then he unleashes his special move on them,
I try.
the twin
What was
barrel
it?
cannon, where he like
I,
crouches down and he's got the both his hands turned into like big cannons.
oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember that.
Uh,
Yeah, that looked cool though. I did like the look of that.
I like how
Right.
the two girls are talking about like static and all this other stuff, like they're powering up and everything.
Yeah. Freaking two freaking mega buster
Yeah,
looking guns on his hands.
and just blows Soul and Blackstar away.
Yeah. I did like that one scene. I don't know what caused it, but like that one scene where Blackstar and Soul were both like enamored with each other. They're like, bro, like on slow motion, and there's like a bunch of like pretty lighting behind them and everything. They're all
Yeah.
like in love or something.
I think that was when Soul got out of the hospital.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. They're like, oh my god, like you're alive, dude. Yeah. Like, okay. Like they're both dumb.
Yeah, there's other goofy moments like that throughout the series.
I believe there is. This manga has a lot of sense of humor in it. Like, do you know how many comedic moments there were in freaking Fire Force?
Yeah,
So, like, I'm expecting there to be a lot of comedy in this show.
yeah. Just like with the one girl that had the pervy uh, uh, curse to her, where like everybody was touching her and stuff. and her clothes always kept flying off.
Oh, it's talking about Tamaki and Fire
Yeah,
Force,
Tamaki.
where she would just like move and then her clothes would just launch off of her for some reason.
Yeah. So we
Yeah, I
get
remember. Yeah, that.
if you appreciated that fan service in that series, you're gonna love the fan service in this one.
Oh God. The problem is too is that like that fan service like makes no sense half the time. It's just it's like why? Like how many times does her clothes need to fall off, dude? It's ridiculous. She like barely did anything.
Yeah, well, it made
Yeah.
for an interesting running gag.
Yeah, sure.
So,
I did like that one episode though in season 3 where they actually try to create an explanation for it, and I'm like, okay,
yeah,
sure, I guess. I'm like, I guess that can make sense, but no, yes, maybe. I don't know. It was a stupid episode. Fun. I really liked that episode. That was a fun episode,
yeah,
but stupid.
yeah.
But
Yeah, there's a episode later on where we get the that black cat back,
oh
and
gosh.
she's fighting like another creature / witch,
Mhm.
and it draws a big crowd.
Oh god, of course it does. I can only imagine what that entails.
Yeah.
Right. Looking forward to that.
It's a good episode.
Uh-huh.
Um,
But I think that's it. I think we
Yeah.
covered most of what happens in these episodes.
yeah, they go pretty quickly. So
Yeah. But it's mainly I think because they're just very action based, so the runtime just kind of speeds through them.
yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, no, I'm still enjoying it. I'm still looking forward to what comes next in Soul Eater, especially with this arc we're in right now with Black Star and Saboki. So I'm interested to see where that goes.
yeah. I can't remember if it wraps up in the next episode or if it takes 2 more episodes to wrap up, but probably just the one.
Yeah,
But
well, we'll see.
It's a good mini arc.
Yeah,
Yeah, so kind of a shorter episode this week because Soul Eater just flies by so quickly.
yeah. This show like goes like 100. It does not stop.
I think the slowest part was Black Star in the library having to organize the books.
Oh yeah, that part. Yeah, where like all of a sudden like Kid Death is also there, and they just randomly find the book, and they're like, all right, we're gonna go do this now. And the guy who's like trying to be in charge of them, like just turns around for like a split second, and they're both gone. He's like, what the hell?
And Tsubaki's there just organizing.
Yeah, and it's literally going on like a side quest in
Yeah,
the meantime, and just find Excalibur.
yeah. And what makes Excalibur, them finding Excalibur so hilarious is he's got like hundreds upon hundreds of rules for what's required for him to be able to be wielded by them,
Mm.
and it changes as he's talking about it.
Oh god.
Like as he's describing it, they're like, "Wait, you just said this." He's like, "Lies."
Yeah.
It just contradicts everything. So like he can't even keep his own backstory straight.
But of course that makes sense. Freaking, he was held by Arthur, and Arthur was a dumbass, so it makes sense why Excalibur's like this.
Yeah, yeah. So it's and he shows up periodically throughout the series.
Okay, good.
So, but yeah, it's just hilarious because he's talking about how he like has to have his coffee at a certain time in a certain way.
Oh my god, that's right. That's right. I remember that. Yeah, he was going on about that. They even like show like a little image of him, like a little cafe with like a little cup of coffee in his hand, is like slurping it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't. Honestly, I'm excited to see like what the rest of the characters' reactions are going to be. I would love to see Excalibur interact with Maka and Soul, where they're both like, "What the hell is wrong with you?"
I think that there's somebody like one of the other classmates actually ends up like wielding him at some point.
God. Oh god.
and because the character is like such a pushover
Hmm.
or something like that, that he's like excited to work with Excalibur and just goes along with whatever Excalibur's saying. He's like, "Oh my gosh!"
Oh, you poor kid.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So we'll wrap it up here. Like I said, a little bit shorter of an episode this week. Um, so we will be back. We should be back next week, as long as no emergencies or anything comes up.
Well, next week is my birthday.
Oh, well, there you go. Never mind.
So there you go. Sorry, folks.
I spoke too soon. I'm sorry.
I was gonna mention that. I was like, oh yeah, my birthday.
Okay, well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
I guess we'll take the week off
Okay.
so you can go party and have your cake and ice cream and whatever.
Yeah. Get drunk.
And have Excalibur show up and read you off the list of mandates to be able to wield them.
I swear to God, if I see a 2D character show up in front of me, I'll be like, you know what? I think I might have had too much to drink. I'll probably go and say that. I'll probably just be like, you know what? I don't even think I drank too much. I think I might have taken something else. Like to have Excalibur out of all characters show up in front of me, I'm like, oh no, I made a mistake. I need to make myself puke or something. Something's
Yeah.
in my system that should not be there. So, but yeah, so we'll see. Good luck to me on that part. But uh,
So,
but I guess like if we weren't postponing next week, we would be doing a movie, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I was actually gonna. So I actually have a movie in mind that we could probably do.
Okay.
If you want me to share it now or say it
Yeah.
after in the stream. It's a bit different. It's an American stop motion film, but I feel like it kind of fits in because it actually revolves around Japanese culture. So I feel like it still kind of like fits in within our demographic. It's called Kubo and the Two Strings, if you've heard of it before.
Yeah, I've watched it.
Oh, you have? Nice.
Yep. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah. Would you want to rewatch it? Would you want to do that, or would you want to go with the other movie that I suggested a while back, Atragon?
No, we'll do Kubo. That's it's a unique movie. So
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. I haven't rewatched it in a while too. So I was
yeah, it's
like,
been a while since I last watched it.
yeah,
so.
I was in the mood. I was just like, I haven't rewatched Kubo in a while. Maybe we should make that the movie.
I feel like I bought it, so now
Yeah,
I need to see if I have it or not.
I know I bought it. I just don't have it on me. I know it's probably in Phoenix with my dad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did buy it, and that's how I watched it.
Mhm.
It's just I've unpacked so many movies with this move. I gotta see if I can find it again.
Yeah.
So
But all right. But yeah, I guess that's our movie.
cool. So not next week, but the week after, we'll be back with Kubo and the Two Strings.
Yes.
Very interesting movie, and like Remy said, it's a stop motion.
Yeah.
So
Made by the same people who did Coraline and Paranorman, if anybody knows those movies.
Yep.
Great films, by the way. Highly recommend them.
Yeah. So truly a work of art.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That just you don't get to see very often anymore.
Nope. Well, luckily we're getting another movie from Leica pretty soon called, I think, Wildwood, I think is what it's called,
Okay.
which looks fantastic. So I'm very excited for that.
Cool.
So, but yeah.
So yeah, that's it. We appreciate you watching our show. Please hit the like and subscribe button down below if you haven't already. Hit us up with some recommendations. We're always open to new ideas for anime and tokusatsu shows and movies, and sometimes the kind of little bit outside the realm of it, like the Kubo and Two Strings. We do like to kind of focus on the Japanese culture. It's kind of the main goal of the show, just kind of reviewing the entertainment from them. And we might expand into like some of the Korean entertainment too, because they got some really cool stuff.
I'll be down for that.
So you ever see the Raid?
Yeah. Yeah.
So might have
Yeah.
to review that one of these days.
Yeah. Maybe some Chinese stuff too, as
Hmm.
well.
Yeah,
Like the two Neja movies.
Ip Man would be a cool one to review too.
Yeah. What? Wait, what would be?
Ip Man. It's supposed
Oh
to be
hell yeah!
Bruce
Hell
Lee's
yeah! I would
teacher.
love. Oh yeah, no, I would love to do it, man. I saw the first two. I don't think I've seen number 3 and 4 yet, though.
Yeah, I have the I think I have the first three. I got to get the fourth one.
Oh, okay.
Um, I saw a story. I'm assuming it's true. Of course, I have to take it with a grain of salt because it is on social media that I saw this. But apparently, Donnie Yen was like on a date or something, or at a meal with like his daughter or something like that,
Hmm.
and there was like some thugs that were kind of harassing people, and when he went to leave with his date or his daughter, they kept harassing him, and there was like I think 8 of them or something
Hmm.
like that, and he put all 8 in the hospital.
Oh, good.
So, like I said, I don't know if it's like one of those Chuck Norris kind of myths or if it actually happened, but it's a story I've seen posted a couple times on social media. So,
Yeah, if it's true, that's pretty badass.
yeah,
Yeah. Again, you do not fuck with Donnie Yen.
yeah.
Understand me? If a man can do that on a film, I do not want to see what he does in real life.
Well, like Jet Li, when he filmed Lethal Weapon 4,
Hmm.
he had actually had to slow down his movements for the
Yeah.
cameras to catch it.
There's a lot of stories like that that I keep hearing about. Like, what was it? I think in for the like live action One Piece, the guy who plays Zoro, I think he was in the one of the Rory Nori Kenshin movies, live action ones, the fourth one, I
Okay.
believe. And I think what I heard is that when they were doing for season 2, when they had like the huge bar fight with Zoro and a bunch of other pirates, I think in that one they kept saying that they had to make him slow down as well for that because he was just moving way too fast. And like again, man, these guys move way too fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like
Uh,
again, it's like crazy that they were just like, okay, slow down.
yeah.
They're like, wait a minute. And again, that also reminds me too of that one story with what was it, the Phantom Menace? That whole fight between Darth Maul at the very end. They had to
Yeah.
slow that down too because that was like going super fast and they were filming. They were like, okay, calm down a
No,
bit.
they slowed it down with the film.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know
Because
like that. But yeah, you see like the actual footage of them fighting. You're like, holy shit! Like the speed that they were
yeah.
fighting at. I was like, god damn.
And what's more amazing about that is the fact that Ewan McGregor was able to keep up with uh dang it, what's his name?
I know who you're talking about. The guy who did who acted as Darth Maul, who did the
Yeah.
sword fight, Darth Maul.
Because like the guy who acted as Darth Maul is an actual like stunt martial artist.
Yeah.
So like it's believable for him to like be at that top speed and stuff because
Hmm.
I mean that's just what he does. But Ewan McGregor, I mean, train spotting and stuff. So the fact that he was able to do the swordsmanship like that is pretty impressive on his part.
Ray Park, that's his name.
Yeah, Ray Parks. That's right.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah,
did
no.
the who was Snake Eyes in the live action GI Joe movies?
Oh, nice. I don't know that.
I think the first two, definitely the first one, but I want to say
Mhm.
he was Snake Eyes in both. Of course, he didn't have any talking lines, so
Yeah. Well, doesn't Snake Eyes not talk anyways?
yeah,
Yeah.
which
Well,
is
there you
why
go.
the Snake Eyes movie completely ruins everything.
Oh yeah, it sucked because he talks.
Yeah,
And
and
he acts
takes
like a
off
dick.
his mask.
Yeah, and he acts like a dick when in reality Snake Eyes is very honorable
Yes,
and an actual decent guy. So yeah, I didn't hear a lot of good things about that Snake Eyes movie, so I was like, whatever.
yeah,
I wasn't even gonna check it out because I was just like, I don't really care about GI Joe. So
yeah.
hearing about it, I was like, oh well, that sucks.
I think I picked it up because I found it in like a bargain bin or something like
Oh
that,
well,
but I still haven't even watched it.
that's your first warning.
Yeah.
That's your first sign. You're like, ah, shit.
Well, I knew it was bad, and like I said, I still haven't even watched it. But
Oh well, there you go then. That tells you a lot.
so, but yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
all right,
All right then.
we will call it there, and we'll see all of you back in 2 weeks with our thoughts on Kubo and the Two Strings.
Yes.
And we'll have the next 2 Kamen Rider Zeztz episodes to talk about as well.
Yep.
Looking forward to that. Can't wait to see what happens next this weekend. So,
Agreed.
and hit the like and subscribe button, share, and then come back in 2 weeks. Catch your thoughts on Kubo and the Two Strings. Make sure you leave some comments letting us know what you think we should check out next. We're always looking to add new series and new movies to our list of things to watch, even though we've got 1,000 already. What's a couple more?
Exactly. Let's just keep adding to the list.
We'll get to it eventually.
Yes.
So
Years down the line, but eventually.
yeah. So, all right. Have a good weekend, everybody. Auf Wiedersehen!
Bye-bye.
I will not let you destroy my world!